Okay, wonderful. So we have a surprise for you. So some of you will know already that we have a section in Waikanai, Yoga and Daily Life, New Zealand. We bought a section in Waikanai about 8 years ago. It was the first purchase we had for the whole of New Zealand, and after that we bought a Wellington Centre and this beautiful Raumati Centre. So we have now got to a point where we want to expand, and we're going to begin a project on this Waikanai section, which we're just going to be explaining to you what's involved. So, Chicho, if we can move on to the next one, please. Okay, this is the beautiful section we have. We're standing, we've driven up the Akatara Road. We're about 10 minutes from Waikanai, about 15 minutes from Waikanai Beach. So what you see in the distance, way up there, that there is the ocean. And that's Waikanai Beach front right there. So when I was standing there a week or 2 weeks ago, right in the centre, right there, was Mount Egmont, Mount Taranaki. And it was coming straight out of the ocean. It was with beautiful, beautiful green at the bottom and white cone on top. So it was magnificent. So if you see a collection of clouds, if you're ever up there, that's right where the mountain is. So we're standing at the top. It's nearly to the top of the Akatara Road before you go over the ridge. And we have this section. We're in the centre of it to the right-hand side. And over all the way over to this line here belongs to the community now of Yoga and Daily Life. And over, well over to here also, the property goes down this other side. And then down the hill to perhaps that line of shadowed trees there, round about here. So it's a large section. And we bought it as an investment for our future because we know that... we know that... Look, there's the surprise. Surprise. See, this is already there, sort of already there. You know, it's just a big billboard at the moment with props at the back of it. And we're going to be building this yoga centre. It's going to be a retreat centre. The idea, the purpose behind it is that as we move on, from here on in, we're inviting people to come and stay. On three sort of bases, really. Bases. We would like people to come and stay and just live here. And you can come on full retreat when we build the place. That means that you can come and move away from the world for a while and just stay. And for a small fee, you'll be able to stay, and we'll feed you for a weekend or for a week or for longer periods of time, or we will have retreats run there. Otherwise, you can come and work fully, and you can just stay there. We're inviting people to come and stay. It's part of, we're establishing a spiritual community here in Wellington and on the Kapiti Coast. We want to serve people, spiritually minded people who want some sort of place to get away from and just invest some time in something other than the material world. And so this is what we're providing and what we are going to be providing. This is part of our vision, and it's going to begin now. It has already begun. You'll see here, this is the cross section of that building. You'd come in from the road at the top here, and directly out from here all the way through you see that beautiful view of the ocean. Downstairs we're providing a dining area, a very nice dining area. This back area here will have all the toilets and ablutions, and to the other side of the dining area there's going to be some accommodation, some bedrooms. Upstairs we have a beautiful practice hall. We were given instructions by our beloved Swamiji that the practice hall should be the same size as the Wellington Ashram Centre, if you've seen it. It's about, probably it will end up being almost twice the size of this room here as our large practice studio, with a deck and an entranceway as well. So, do we have another picture, Chichu? Yeah, there's a floor plan. Okay, this is the floor plan of the downstairs. So you can see that we have a couple of bedroom areas here. We have some of the bathrooms back here. We have the dining area and kitchen. So we've got to the stage of planning, and this is going to be some of the accommodation. But in the short term, and a little bit further ahead, we're going to have little retreat huts for people to come and have their own personal hut, about the size of the stage or a little bit bigger. And we'll have a series of those on the property with this as the main hall where people can go to if ever they want company, or to get away from themselves a little bit. Otherwise, you can stay in your retreat hut. And we would have a series of these dotted around the section, this large property. Now, that's the large practice hall, and there's someone already there practicing, holding that pose for quite a while. And here we are actually walking down from the road that you saw. We've walked down the roadway, and now we're about to move to the right-hand side where we've got the site for this new retreat accommodation, looking again out to the ocean. So the other small huts will be dotted around and over the hill and over this other side, and they will also have beautiful views. It's fully oriented to the sun, so the sun will rise to the right and set to the left, or set directly ahead. We have another. Oh yeah, we have this one about our stand on the environment. We basically want to build a retreat centre that is as environmentally friendly as we can. So the retreat centre features a roof that's oriented optimally for solar panels. So we will have our solar heating and electrical system, because we can't get electric power there at the moment anyway. The concrete slab floor to capture the thermal mass to soak up and radiate the sun's heat. So it will have passive heating in it. Plenty of floor-to-ceiling windows on the northern face, which is mostly the whole of the front face. A hot water cylinder with wetback solar connections. Wood burners, which is lovely to heat a large area of wood burners, as we all know. And a small wind turbine for electrical demands of the building, and good volume of rain storage in a grey water system. We actually have a stream on the property as well, that at time we will hopefully have a little dam, so we can go for a little paddle or a swim, perhaps if we want. This is the where we've made the initial cut, so we've begun, and we're about to put some foundations in. So we're in the process of putting that plan into the council for resource consent, and then finally for building permission, and we hope to begin building in the next month or so. So you can see up there we've already got a hut there. To the right over here we already have some toilets, which is essential, of course, for anybody who's going to go up there and work. I think we've got those three, and we have a large storage container on site as well. So we have the next picture, Chicken. So there's our timeline. We're enthusiastic. It means that we begin laying in late December. In January we start work on the ground floor structure. In February more building, and in March we would like to have our first yoga retreat. That's in 3 or 4 months' time, and we believe Swamiji will be there then, and we're hoping to invite him to come and stay for a few days to a week and join us. So we won't necessarily have the whole building built, but we hope to have begun it. Even if we have to put tents on the property or have to put a temporary shelter over the top of something, we would like to do that. So already we've had some working bees, and here's some of our great workers working away building the first building, which is the long drop system. The long drop. There's the long drop there. There's another one. Oh yeah, there. It runs through there, and it's served very well. It's been there for 6 months or so, and we haven't had to clean it out yet. So that's good. And now all of the work we're going to be doing is going to be on a working bee basis. So although we have some professional people, we need lots of help with just hands. We need people to help with the building. We need people to help just cooking. We need people to help with gardening and planting. We need people with any expertise that people might have in any possible area. We need all sorts of things from A to Z. We need every possible thing you could think of. Anybody who has an idea or an inclination to help, we're very, very interested. So this is the party message here, that we would like, if you can, if you know of anybody, or if you yourself have an interest in helping us build this retreat centre for the community, that we would very much like some help. We have another one, Chicken? Yeah. At the very end there, we just have, of course we need money, that's always the case. But we need professional advice, and we need just time and energy. We also need just goodwill from people's parts. We really are trying to provide a spiritual centre for this area, for Raumati, Waikanae and Wellington, a retreat centre where people can go. We have a beautiful section just here where we're intending to build a retreat centre to invite everybody from around the world to come and join us. And now look at the weather that we have. It's an aspect of New Zealand that we're used to. When the Maoris first came to this country, they saw a very, very long white cloud in the distance as they rode across from Hawaii, and they named this country Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. But if you come on another day, which we will come back, you'll see this wonderful, wonderful view across the valley and down to the ocean on the other side.
Ati he mauri ora. Tui ai runga, tui ai raro, tui ai roto, tui ai waho, tui ai ki au nei ti he mauri ora. Ko te mihi tuatahi ki te atua i runga rawa. Nānai hō mai, nānai tangwatu ngā mea katoa. Te mihi tuarua ki ngā mate, i pāna ki rungi a tātou katoa. Haere, haere, haere atu rā. Ka hoki aku mihi ki te whenua nei. Te whenua Aotearoa, te whenua Waikanai, te whenua Manā ki tangata. Takoto, takoto, takoto mai rā e papatuanuku, te whae o te ao. Ka huri aku mihi, ki a rangi nui ki runga, mi ana roi mata iti, i tēnei wā, e heki ana ki rungi i tōna whai ai pō. Tēnā koe, tēnā koe, tēnā kōruatahi. Ka huri aku mihi ki a koutou, no ngā hau e whā, no ngā mātā waka, huri no te ao. Nau mai, hara mai, ki tēnei tō tātou nei, whenua. Mauria mai o koutou tupuna, mauria mai o koutou aroha, mauria mai o koutou kaha, ki te tautoko, te kaupapa, ki te whakatū, whare, ki tēnei whenua, he whare manaaki, he whare hauora, hauora mo te tinana, mo te wairua, mo te hinengaro, mo te whānau. Nō reira, ki a koutou katoa, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā tātou katoa. Kia ora everybody. First of all, I acknowledge the Creator. Secondly, I acknowledge our ancestors who have passed on, all of our ancestors. Thirdly, I acknowledge this beautiful land that I stand on today. Next, I acknowledge all of you, people from all four corners of the globe, and I welcome you here on behalf of the tangata whenua, the people of this land. Welcome you to come and share your ancestors, share your love, share your knowledge and your support to us, the people who have come for this cause to raise a whare, raise this building on this land, a building which will bring well-being and nourishment to our bodies and to our spirits and to our minds and to our hearts and to our families. This is the land that we're preparing for this whare, for this building right now. This is the land, this is the place where we will be welcoming Swamiji and the rest of the whānau, rest of the family in the very near future. When he comes, we'll have a pōwhiri, a sacred welcome ceremony for him, where the woman will call and we'll do a special welcome haka. He's been here before to Aotearoa, and it'll be really, really beautiful to have him back. And to anyone else out there who wants to come and be part of this and support us, I acknowledge you and I welcome you. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā tātou katoa. As is customary in the Māori culture, after a speech we sing a song. This song is called Pūria Nei. It talks about how the wind, the mist and the rain can come and cleanse us, which is what's happening here today in a very gentle manner. E tera, mahia, mahia ke ngā horaruraru, horaruraru. Makere, makere ana ngā here. Erere, erere, wairua erere, ki ngā o te rangi. Puti, putia, puti, putia, e tera, e tera. Mahia, mahia ke ngā horaruraru, horaruraru. Makere ana ngā here. Makere ana ngā here. Erere, wairua erere. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā tātou katoa, e heke ana.
So we look forward to welcoming you, your children, Swamiji, and everyone here at our Yoga and Daily Life National Retreat Centre. Hurry on.
So what do you think is special about this place?
I think it's special because there has a great stream and it's great to explore, and it's got a long way to go, and I'd like it to see when the houses are built.
Sheep poo, rabbit poo, rabbit poo. I'm getting with the big house. I think I understand why I did that. I do it. Now I understand why I did it.
Okay, we're back here again. Beautiful day. So welcome again to Yoga and Daily Life and the retreat centre we're going to be building here up in Akatara in Waikanai on the Kapiti Coast. So let's go have a look. We're just going to wander down here and show you some of the section that we have. So our property line runs from, we've just walked through the gate, that's the main road coming up, and following the fence line all the way around here, across the road line to those trees beyond, and down into this beautiful valley which is part of the property as well. So we've come now to the top part of the land. We're in about the middle, I suppose, the back, the rear of us with the road behind us, and you get this beautiful, beautiful expansive view over the Akatara Valley. So in the distance over there we have Waikanai. That's Waikanai Beach, a beautiful ocean and lovely beach in Waikanai. It's about 10 minutes drive from here. And further to the left we have Raumati Ashram, where we have a wonderful yoga centre down there. That's another 10 minutes away. So from where we are now, it's about 20 minutes drive. And from here also, if you drive into Wellington, which is our big city, where we have the international airport, that's about another hour. So we have about an hour and 10 minutes to drive from here into Wellington, where we have our second ashram. So across the valley we have the stream that divides the two hills, and on that other side we'll be having accommodation, small huts, and maybe some bigger accommodation later on. Plus we'll be having a garden and fruit trees to provide food for everybody on the retreat centre, the ashram. So we have this wonderful section with a beautiful view out into the Kapiti Coast. And if you'll see just down here, we have cut already. We've actually got some excavations going. And this we're very, very excited about. This is going to be where we're going to be putting the main hall. We've already had guidance that the main hall should be about the same size as Wellington Ashram. That's 200 square metres on the top and 200 square metres on the bottom. All right, so we're going to be providing accommodation for the people that are going to be coming here to live and work in the retreat centre. So over here on those knolls, on the hills, we're going to be putting some small huts. They're going to be about, let's say something about 6-8 square metres each, designed to take one person on a retreat centre. For a retreat centre, and they'll have their own accommodation. There's going to be about 20, I suppose, something like in that nature, of separate huts, each with a wonderful view out to the ocean down there, and each with their nice privacy, a little collection of water for them, power supply. So they're going to be very nicely set up for a retreat. So here we are on our retreat centre. This is going to be where the main building is going to be, the downstairs part right here, and this will be 2 stories, so we'll have the bottom story down here cut into the bank. This is going to be about 180 square metres, 200 square metres, and then the upstairs above here running back to the road, so that the main entrance for the building will be coming from the road onto the main yoga centre. Now at this retreat centre, we're going to be running it all year round, so we're inviting people to come on a day's basis, for 1 month basis, for a year's basis, just to come and live. How wonderful, how wonderful. You can see across the valley where we're going to be putting more accommodation, possibly a special house for a special person. Also down here we've got more room for more accommodation over there. Swamiji is the head of our organisation of Yoga and Daily Life. His name's Swami Maheshwarananda. He's set up in Europe and has set up yoga centres all the way around the world. So we're just following the trend and putting this beautiful yoga centre, retreat centre here in New Zealand. It's for anybody with a spiritual inclination. They don't have to belong to the group, just be open to spiritual principles and come and join in. Everybody's welcome.